right line of it and about 35 yards back, so deepish but doable.
Half an hour's gone in this game, still 0-0. Modric to be left to take it. Here's the executor, good header. The defence, that was Alcaraz, stood firm and then it came back. Harmless effort from Kula. It was the other option from the free kick, but seniority rules in this case. Kula, 2 goals in LaLiga in just 6 games. Here he is again,
trying his luck on that right wing, and went inside a player, was collected from behind, and in a very similar position, this free kick, to a few moments ago. This is against Javi Hernandez. He was stabbed out as he went inside him, and then
he's always going to be knocked over by the second player coming through. They've squared this up and gone with some short passing out to the left wing from that free kick. Ceballos has a line of 5 yellow and blues in front of him. Carvajal, Kula outdone this time, and it's been done legally. Ball put forward, a foot race is on. Militao went down, play on. There's a 2-on-1 overlap here. They need to take advantage. Cadiz into the box, the toe poke. I think that's gone wide, might have come off the post. Or was it a touch off Courtois? As it's a good run in from Navarro. Ramos was the player that needed to peel off into a better situation. Good cover defence from Real Madrid to ensure that Courtois' goal is unscathed. So Sobrino, Ramos, Fernandez and Navarro doing okay, the front quartet for the Cadiz so far. This will come in from the left side. Sent in by Escalante. Header comes and it's well wide. Hit in line with the left post and angled across. Sobrino up against Nacho. Fernandez. Courtois made himself massive, but Nacho got his foot in there to send it behind for a corner. And it ends with a wide header from that corner. They're throwing a couple of punches here, Cadiz. They've been defending for a lot of this bounce and from this goal kick. It's with Courtois short out of the back with Eder Militao. He's able to fool his opponent. Modric went through the legs of his. Given a free kick as he was sent tumbling by Gonzalo Escalante. Cadiz has to be careful not to let frustrations get the better of them. See if they can go as long as possible without getting a yellow card. Match summary will show you that it's empty. Match stats will show you the ball. 69% of it with Real Madrid. 4 goal attempts to 3, but now the keeper really forced to make a spectacular save. Very rudimentary, the one from Conan. Militao, Camavinga's in a similar position. Oh, that's a good ball to unlock the defence here. Modric into the box, just couldn't get the shot away. Camavinga comes back in, he's kept that, and then nearly got it over the top. A little dink would have sufficed, but he just lost his footing. Now down the other end in transition. They need to be more devastating. And they do get on the counter-attack as Ruben Alcaraz goes down the left wing and he's stabbed into by Camavinga, who did get the ball. Alcaraz is showing and he too can fire up his side. Out to the left wing with Fran Garcia. The other way we go. Topsy-turvy. It is end-to-end, but it's periods of leaving one end to the other. Long-range effort comes. It's a curler from Hula, but it's again more of a rugby conversion by the great Johnny Wilkinson. The Wilkinson-esque shot at goal. If there's ever been someone to describe it that way before. heel to Modric prior to this. Good defending to get goal side of him from Schust and Fali. I just think it's a matter of time, but before the Turk teenager will get his moment in front of Conan. 5 goals for Ramos. He's the leading scorer in this Cádiz side. Matches with 4, Juanmi with 3. Very different outlook for Real Madrid. Bellingham with 17, Vinny Jr. with 13, and Rodrigo with 10. So the top 3 goal scorers for each side. Let's tally up those goals. And we're looking at 40 for Real Madrid, and we're looking at 12 the other way. 37th minute. Santiago Bernabeu. Saturday afternoon, it's sunny, it's crisp. So is the passing here from Brahim Diaz to the byline. No, he's outdone and pushed over. Nearly hit the advertising billboard. He's back on his feet to offer something for Fran Garcia. His cross deflected away, and now at the edge of the box. Unfortunately, it was Ceballos that couldn't pull the trigger. Fran Garcia again, and Kula. The ball comes in. Conan is strong, gets it with 2 hands, then rolls to the ground to deny Joselu a chance at the right post. Brahim Diaz doing a number on Schust. Got it to the byline, was thrust out of the pitch. They are a lot more dangerous from that left. It is all about what Fran Garcia can produce, and also Brahim Diaz over there. Ceballos has been fairly central. It's not sticking up there. Oh, it's a rash challenge on Diaz here from Zaldua. Referee's pulled out of cards. Both of them are out, but he shows the yellow. That would have been a gut-wrenching moment for Joseba Zaldua, former Real Sociedad player in his second year at Cádiz. He went in, he twisted Diaz. No underside of the boot involved, but a yellow card. First one of the game. Wondering how long they could go. 38th minute. That is the Cádiz right back in the naughty book. Now we're back underway. Modric, 45 yards away. Square for Camavinga. Out to the right. Ceballos could have made the run. There's nothing there. It's so well guarded by Cádiz over there. So Modric goes over the back and nearly put Puller in by himself to get a foot to it. It's hacked away. It'll be a Real Madrid corner from the right side. They're all up now. Militao. It's over the heads. It's a disappointing outcome there. Ball was sent in with a bit too much on it. And a pass out for Nacho out in the right wing. Trying something different here, Real Madrid. So many tricks in the book. Puller all alone near the corner flag. Linesman raises his. The number 24 again sent to the turf. So another free kick coming to his side. Los Merengues in the ascendancy. Despite Cádiz having good moments, good portions of 2 and 3 minutes. But you need a bit more than that, or if you do only have those moments, you have to make something of them. So another free kick out near that right corner flag. Sent in. Keeper came and missed. The shot will come in from Ceballos. And they've done enough to repel the almighty Real Madrid. Back out from Modric, who's one of the last defenders. Try and reset the formation, both sides. To the right wing, Puller, Modric, double his age. Back out for Carvajal. Still feels like he's a teenager compared to Modric. Good ball in. Joselu was waiting in front of the keeper, but Fali put it high towards the sideline. Right wing again for Real Madrid. 41st minute. It's come off Modric, that clearance off Fali. So well done to the number 3 for Cádiz. 6 years since leaving gymnastic. Barca B player. 41st minute, still 0-0 at the Bernabeu. Even a loss here for Real Madrid wouldn't hurt them. Ancelotti would prefer to lose this without winning this early in the LaLiga season. And as long as he can get a good crack and beat Bayern Munich, he would fancy Real Madrid at home against Bayern, despite Harry Kane and despite the likes of Müller. Onlookers from the dugout today as Real Madrid take a throw from the back left pocket. Jose Maria, Kwame, Mere, Ozu and San Emetrio missing for Cádiz. Alaba missing with a knee injury for Real Madrid. The benches are still quite long. Good looking one for Real. Lots of firepower. Top on me, Lucas Perez, Matches, Marti and Bayer. Ocampo, Samaseku, Gomez, Castellin, Gil and Alejo. That is the bench for coach Mauricio Pellegrino. He's 52 years old, coached in Chile with Universidad. He's Argentinian. He's coached in Spain before this with Valencia, also at Southampton. Took over this year with Cádiz. Let's see if he can ride out the storm. Will he not be able to save it? Interesting ball over the top from Modric. Needs a bit more spring in his step to get there. After a goal kick, 43rd minute, still 0-0. Bench for Real Madrid. Kepa, also Lunin, Bellingham, Cruz, Lucas, Mendy, Rodrigo, Rudiger, Tchouaméni, Valverde, and Vini Jr. So Ancelotti tinker with the side at half-time. We will find out. Not too long. Don't know how much stoppage time we'll have. I'd say maybe 1 or 2 minutes. A couple of injuries. No VAR checks though. This is good from Cádiz there. Coming forward is around the back of Camavinga. Good dancing, darting run forward from Navarro. Out for Zaldua. Plays it to the byline. Back in from Navarro. That's come off Camavinga, who got there to block that pass. And Navarro has fallen awkwardly here. 22-year-old, first year since leaving Real Sociedad. 1 goal, 1 assist for Robert Navarro. He was able to get away from Camavinga and Carvajal. Sent the ball to Zaldua. Got it back, and as he cut it from the byline, he's just lost his balance. So did Camavinga. As though there was 2 invisible ghosts shoving them both over. They were 2 meters apart from each other. So Cádiz from the right side of the pitch for them. Corner kick. Can they strike before the half-time break?
Houston also. It's Ramos. They're waiting. Taller players. Good delivery. The glancing header. And that was a chance that's gone begging. Welcome back. It's match day 34 of La Liga on Flash Score. You have joined us, and we thank you, as usual. 0-0 between Real Madrid and Cádiz at the Estadio Santiago Bernabéu. The referee Javier Iglesias about to get us going. A couple of good chances for both sides in that first half. But Real Madrid, as expected, dominant. They've got it covered out wide, mainly on the left side that they attack through. Diaz and Fran Garcia have been potent through the middle. It's been mainly Arejula trying to get that final ball through from Modric or over the top for Joselu, who got a toe to an early cross from Fran Garcia. Long range effort from Eder Militao. At the other end, it was Ruben Sobrino who he fashioned his way through for a one-on-one on the counter-attack. Good intervention from Nacho Fernandez, today's Real Madrid captain. We'll check to see if there's any changes as we get away, and Cádiz will be in possession in their own back third. Modric chasing, a switch play out to Hernandez, their left back, long ball from the former Real Madrid defender. Taken down expertly by Militao, back for the keeper. 10 changes from the starting lineup that took on Bayern Munich. And there are no changes at the break to either side. So we'll take you through the starting 11s. Cádiz defending right now with Konan, the captain, in goal. A 4-2-3-1. Their formation under coach Mauricio Pellegrino. It is Schust and Fali lead the back line in the middle. Zaldúa on the right side. He received a yellow card in the first half. Javi Hernandez on the left. Escalante, Alcaraz, the two pivots. Fernandez, Sobrino and Navarro behind. Ramos up forward. And it's Camavinga trying to get through, but there's a whistle gone for a foul on Brahim Diaz. This is very close to the 18-yard box, so a perilous position here. Kick from behind. He's been jinking his way through and confusing the Cádiz defence whenever he can. They're on 26 points. They've only won 4 times. They've drawn 14, lost 15. So let's see what statistic we adjust at the end of the day. They've only scored 23 times in 33 games so far, so less than a goal a game for them. 46 they've conceded, which isn't horrible by any stretch for a minnow up and down between the divisions for so long. Later on, Girona, Barcelona, that will also be covered on Flash Score. For now, it's Arejula and Camavinga lining up from about 21 yards, about 6-7 paces to the right of goal. So it is dangerous for Konan Ledesma, the Argentinian goalkeeper and Cádiz captain. Ula wants the glory. It's left for him. Modric doesn't want to take. They're developing the Turkish teenage starlet. They want him to become a world superstar. In he comes. He goes for the far post, interestingly, and it's about a foot wide. Keeper dived. I don't think anyone expected it to go there, but the gap was there for the taking. Carvajal split off from the wall. Gave that pathway through for Ula to try and penetrate and exploit and catch Ledesma off guard. It's taken a touch and gone out for a corner the other side, so Modric will send it in. Good ball. Keeper comes, and he is strong. Pushes it away. Centre pitch. 30 yards away. Back for Modric. With the outside of the boot. It'll line up here for the volley. That was interesting from Dani Carvajal. He's got it all. The ball back in from the right side. They're coming, and they just keep coming. Brahim Diaz went down, wants a penalty. He says he was impeded inside the box. Ramos made the run forward for Cádiz, and it's taken by Carvajal. Now let's see here on the replay. Was there an infraction? Might have been a pull on the arm of Brahim Diaz. The referee, it's Javier Iglesias, will be having a conversation undoubtedly. There wasn't too much in that, but it would have pulled him off balance. And I think the players at this elite level do practice to just exaggerate. There wasn't much in it, I can tell you, but wouldn't be surprised if it was called into review. And Carvajal out to the right side, played on since then. Real Madrid going from left to right in this half. Carvajal tried a low ball in for Hula, away by Alex Fernandez. Steal, it's taken again. Oh, now this is dangerous. It's Chris Ramos through. He's away around the back. He needs to score here. Out came Courtois in his first game of the season and has denied Chris Ramos from about 13 yards. It was a one-on-one opportunity. He was bearing down on goal. There was enough pressure from behind just to catch his attention. He didn't strike it earlier. He should have. A goal at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid. That would have been one for the CV. Instead, it's a save from Courtois. That is the best occasion of the game. It was a ball that diverted to his advantage. He got around one defender, then had the pace to get away from Nacho. And Modric wants to strike down the other end and hits it straight into the player, which was Escalante. Cádiz can clear their lines. Ramos has the height advantage here with the Ramos. He's a big, tall striker. He's a unit. And still, Real Madrid get it back. Joselu is a unit down the other end. Can he produce something? 2 goals this season. He would go to 10. That would be a success. Now Brahim Diaz opens up space and finds the top corner. That is sublime from Brahim Diaz. And Real Madrid takes the lead in the 51st minute of this game. And they are on the way to their 36th La Liga title. Conan Ledesma. He was outstretched. He was never going to get there. As soon as Brahim Diaz found that half a yard of space, he knew his radar would be on. And that went devastatingly into that top corner from the left half space across the keeper, top right corner. I'd say this is a 20-yard strike, and it hits the side netting on the inside of the goal. Cádiz finally succumbing to the brilliance of a Real Madrid superstar, Brahim Diaz. Goal number 6 for the term. And why wouldn't you double fist pump if you are Carlo Ancelotti? That is a big moment in this season. He has rotated the squad with 10 changes. Brahim Diaz has been kept out by the likes of Cruz, Vinny Jr., Rodrigo, Valverde, big names that are keeping him out. That's why he went to Milan. And still, he was on the bench there for much of it. Eventually got into the team on that right side in a 4-2-3-1 with Giroud in front of him. And Rafael Leao, Tonali. Cádiz from the kickoff have gone down the other end, and they have won themselves a free kick. There's poor defending from Militao for a man of his caliber. You would have expected him to be able to find a player, either Nacho or someone else. Instead, he allowed Ramos to get a touch and put it to his advantage for that one-on-one previously. Since then, Real Madrid have scored. They've answered back with a big answer. Big question mark over their credentials to win this. Courtois with a huge double-fister. Diaz through for Fran Garcia. Diaz just couldn't get there. It was a foot race between he and Gonzalo Escalante. Alex Fernandez showing he's got a bit of toe as well. So at this point, it is no real change for Cádiz at all down the bottom. But 3 massive points, the difference at the top of La Liga. Real Madrid up to 87 points in the live standings. You can check that on the flash score app. Cádiz 18th still. 5 points to make up on Celta Vigo, trying to get out of that drop zone, and they probably will have words with Chris Ramos after this game if they don't get something, because he should have put them 1-0 ahead. Real Madrid always find a way to respond, and there's a dinky pass over the top from Joselu towards Hula. The keeper was onto it, he was awake. There's applause from everyone at the Bernabeu and Hula for that touch on from Joselu. 8 goals and 2 assists for him. 2 goals, no assists for Hula. His 7th game, injured for much of the season. Same with Militao, same with Courtois. As I said, it's his first game of the season. Min back on the bench today. We'll see what Ancelotti does against Bayern in the second leg. 2-2. Basically, it's all there to be won. Vinny Jr. with 2 goals in that first leg. Now Camavinga surging through. Goes square. Finds Ceballos. Distribution out to the left. Diaz looks up. Thought about the pass. Wants to take one too many this time. One touch too many is the right term, as the keeper Courtois. Back pass reaches him. 55th minute, Real Madrid 1. Cádiz 0. 50-yard pass here. Back out to the left wing. Sent in by Garcia. Keeper punched it away. Went about 25 yards. Back out to that same wing. Ceballos. Garcia. Now Diaz turned. It was spectacular, but there's a second defender, Zaldúa, coming through. That is pure strength from playing Diaz to win it back and make Zaldúa play it out for a throw. From that throw, it's Modric, centre field. Now to the right, Carvajal. Back in for Camavinga after Modric had overlapped on the spin, trying to get away from the left side tip there for Cádiz. They've sent out a few soldiers out there to try and defend. Camavinga takes it to halfway. His ball goes way past Carvajal, who does have the energy and the dedication to go and chase that down. Would have stayed in if he got there. It was, I think, Hernandez. It was a bit clumsy. Didn't want to have to chase that. Sometimes, as a last defender, there's no need to try and take down the striker that's got, I'd say, about a metre on Nacho Fernandez, who purposely evaded Ramos, let him go through because he knew his keeper was good. And there's no point going down to 10 when you are Real Madrid at that stage of the game, 5 minutes into the second half. Even if they did concede, they would have the ammunition to overcome anyone. Cádiz have been good for what they've got, for what they have pound for pound up against the multiple billion-dollar club that Real Madrid is. Los Merengues get another free kick down the left side. It's Fran Garcia. There's a bit of a tug on his shirt right up around his neck. It's Zaldúa again that needs to be careful. Maybe the first change needs to come for Mauricio Pellegrino and Cádiz need to defend. They're playing in the yellow and blue, Brazilian-looking outfit for the yellow submarino, El Submarino Amarillo. So Conan Ledesma, their captain, marshalling his troops. Modric in from that left side. He's about 6 or 7 metres in from the touchline, about 12 back from the goal line. One-man wall, which is Robert Navarro. Everyone on the 6-yard line. In it comes. It's low, but still to the head. Couldn't be taken down by Nacho. Scampering back is Fran Garcia. Courtois. The big confidence booster after so long out of competitive football to make that big save on Ramos. And still, even when Ruben Sobrino had that chance in the first half, still made himself big. He didn't have to make the save because of Navarro of Nacho's intervention. Got the footing to send it behind for a corner. But still, it looks like he's got the confidence, and I don't think Ancelotti would have sent him out there if he didn't feel he was ready. Cádiz living dangerously at the back. Somehow they've managed to keep it. No, they've given it away. Camavinga out towards Joselu. Strikes it first time. Good block, though, by Fali. Corner kick for Los Blancos. Out to the right side. Joselu's been asked the question, why didn't you square that up? I think it was just a good piece of defending by Fali.
Come over towards Joselu to shut him down in that right half space.
Corner kicks now, 5-2 with Real Madrid.
In from the right side to the back post that went where Joselu was waiting again. It was Fali to deny him.
Again, it's Fali. Header towards that right touchline where Ramos got the last contribution. Out for a throw.
And Ceballos to take. Garcia. Ceballos. Modric. Centre field. 45 yards away. Nonchalantly delivered out to that right wing. Back in from Hula. Modric attracts the attention of Fali. Played out to safety. Back in by Carvajal. Having trouble keeping this, Cádiz. And Camavinga finds space for Fran Garcia at the left. Stops with Brahim Diaz. 60th minute of the game. Real Madrid leading by a goal to nil. It's his goal in the 51st minute. A spectacular, it's a curling drive, we would call that. Past the keeper from about 20 yards and was to the left of the left post. Top right corner. Use your imagination. And Camavinga happy just to pass it around and keep it. Is Brahim Diaz. Hula found space through, couldn't find the half yard to shoot. Modric chip over the top, and Joselu just needed it to hold its trajectory towards him. Modric attempting to navigate that one over the back of the defence towards that 6-yard line where number 5 Victor Schust, the ex-Real Madrid defender in 2020-21, had marked Joselu quite tightly at the attendance today. Just under 73,000. Just another run-of-the-mill game at the Santiago Bernabeu. Zaldua, the only player, yellow card at 38th minute. No changes at the break. A change to the scoreline, more importantly, the pursuit of the 36th LaLiga title. To the right wing, still defensive half for Real Madrid. Good foresight from Ceballos, went in towards Hula, who lost it. Losing out to Hernandez. He picks it up again. Gives it away. It's a bit messy from Carvajal. A lot of honours for Real Madrid. You can see that anywhere. And going the other way, it's a Cádiz side that plays at the Estadio Nuevo Marandia, and not too much success in their history. Promoted to the Segunda Division back in 2016, so they've come up a little bit since then as they give away another foul. This is against Escalante on Camavinga, French midfielder. 27th game of the season for him, 1 assist in his 3rd year since leaving Rennes. This is in line with the right post and about 38 yards, you would say. Standing over this Modric. It's touched on for him. Into Ceballos to the right side. It's a poor delivery, and now Ramos can break. He wants to get this last touch. The perseverance by Garcia just got in his way. Ceballos should be a Cádiz throw. All-time top goal scorers for Cádiz. Well, Alex Fernandez, who's starting today, is a former Real Madrid player. They've conceded, which isn't horrible by any stretch for a minnow up and down between the divisions for so long. Later on, Girona, Barcelona. That will also be covered on a long time ago in the 70s and 80s. A bit of public. Mejas, who played there a long time ago in the 70s, Garcia and Diaz. It's more of a fiesta out there at this point.
Triangular formation between those three, and no one coming towards them. They did happy to watch. 65th minute at 1-0 for Real Madrid. The magic in Brahim Diaz's boots. A glorious goal to the top corner. Kadir with no response. We're about to have another glorious player come in, and possible Ballon d'Or winner. It is the number 5 that everyone knows and loves. Jude Bellingham wants a piece of the action. Coming off for him is Adahula, who's got through 65 minutes. Good game management by Carlo Ancelotti. So Jude Bellingham coming in as Ancelotti's first change of the day. And for game number 26, he's on 17 goals. First season since leaving Dortmund, 103 million euro signing. All that there on Fast Score to watch. 4 more goals and assists in the Champions League this season. Also, change for Pellegrino and Cadiz. It's Perez. Double change for them, actually. We'll go through those in a second. The 23-year-old Brazilian defender comes on. 26th game of the season for him. Does have a goal. His first year since leaving Santos in Brazil. He's on loan. Worth 1.9 million euros according to Flash Score. There's a long ball sent down. Courtois will gobble that one up and roll it on for his number 3, Eder Militao. So Zaldua, who was on in yellow cards, also is off. Now Isa Carcelen is on for him. Out Carcelen on. It's his 32nd game of the season. Still goalless, no assists. And that is his 5th year since leaving Rayo Majada Honda. Long name that one. Had to click on that on the Flash Score up to see it. He's played with Zaragoza as well. So worth about 2 million euros. So he goes the number 20. Substitute Lucas Perez with the number 33. For now, it's Modric into the box. He leaves it for Diaz. Across it goes. And of course, it had to be the super sub, Jude Bellingham. 2-0 Real Madrid. That is how it's done. Devastating. As soon as they got into the penalty area, you just knew that Jude Bellingham was going to pop up. Stabs it home from 6 yards, straight in front of the keeper. To his right. The keeper's right. From our view, it's to the left, and he salutes the crowd with his trademark hands out to the side, chest out, and what a season it's been. Goal number 18. He's been on for a matter of moments, and Real Madrid punishing Cadiz for just a bit of disorganisation, mostly. So in this frame, when Diaz gets this ball out in the right half space, Bellingham not even in that frame. Comes from nowhere. It's an easy run through. No one tracked him. And Conan Ledesma left just trying to push the air through his gloves. Jude Bellingham, one of his easier goals. Still, it's worth a lot in the complexion of the season. This could be an afternoon You can sit back, watch Barcelona lose. You just never know. Not anti-Barca, but still it's a side still struggling. Guaranteed a win against Girona by any stretch. It is a derby in itself out in Catalonia, so there's a lot of spice in that one yet to come. Girona leading the division for a lot of this season, a good portion of it, especially for a minnow like them, who really, if you saw them at the bottom of the table, with the likes of Cádiz in a relegation scrap, you wouldn't be surprised, but here they are. Now the revelations of Spanish football. 70th minute, Real Madrid 2, Cádiz 0. So that's the 73rd goal of the season in LaLiga for Real Madrid. 50 more than Cádiz. And in terms of defence, Cádiz have conceded now 48. Real Madrid just 22, and that's why you see them at the opposite spectrum. Now forward, as Cádiz coming down this left side, it's easy for Sobrino, allowed to carry it out towards Lucas Pires, playing at left wing. Wants to take on Carvajal. Player went down. That's interesting. What's the referee going to say there? There was contact, but it looked as though the Real Madrid defender got goal side and got the touch. Got some of the player as well. It's Fran Garcia. Now, did he get the ball? Maybe I'm mistaken. For the time being, it's play on, and Brahim Diaz is down the other end looking to make it 3-0 with Bellingham. Right half space, he went down as well. He's not asking for a penalty as Pires gets back to help out Fali. It's the formations are unrecognisable at this point. A lot of players out on their feet. Still 20 minutes to go, so a lot of open spaces for both teams to try and get in and exploit. Lucas Pires now up against Modric, one of the superstars of the past couple of decades. Still out there battling for the club that he loves. It's a lot of kilometres he's put in for them. Started off, look on the flash score app, you can see where his career began back in 2012 after leaving Tottenham. Considering only cost 35 million. Back then that was quite a large fee actually. Still is now, but if he was in his prime these days, he'd probably be about 120 million, you'd think. Adjusted for inflation, as we say on Forbes Sports Money. And Modric, tight spaces. It's quick interplay. Diaz, Camavinga takes away from Ramos. Back for Militao, who will be appreciative of getting minutes and playing in a clean sheet performance so far. Now Fernandez, it's an 8-meter back heel. Ceballos can chip it out to the right wing. A couple of changes for Real Madrid with Arahula coming off. So the other one was Diaz, who was brought out. And that's the change for Jude Bellingham. Arahula off for Bellingham, and it's a fizzer in from the left wing here, and Joselu again sprays his boot out. There was some contact before from Fali on Bellingham. Another change coming. It's Vinicius Jr. on. These players committed to the cause despite the scoreline. With a massive game, Bayern Munich coming, still willing to get out there. Not asking for the game off. If they're called upon by their spiritual leader, they will go out there, and we'll see if Vinny Jr. can get on the score sheet. As Cádiz finds some space, that's good intelligent play. Down the right they come. It was well dummied by Sobrino out to the right wing where Robert Navarro waits. They're camped on the edge of the box. Here's Hernandez in the midfield to Lucas Pires. What's the Brazilian got? Takes on Carvajal, gets it in. Camavinga went down and missed it. Eventually played away by Militao. Now again, it's Javi Hernandez. They need to find some space here. He got the ball back. Just zipped past him. There was good, intelligent play, you could say. That was, again, Robert Navarro. The 1-2 into play there with Javi Hernandez. Change in formation for the Div since those changes, and it is Castellem at right back, Fali, Schust, Hernandez, Escalante, Alcaraz, the two pivots. Perez playing a bit further up on that left side with Sobrino Navarro behind Chris Ramos. Or is there another change coming? As soon as I say that, Sobrino goes out. Here comes Maxi Gomez. Also, Juan Mi comes in. Chris Ramos out. Had that huge chance to make it 1-0. So Uruguayan Lopez. Juan Mi coming on. We'll see what this change can do. 30-year-old Spaniard is in for game number 12, has 3 goals. Played with Al Riyadh, before that with Real Betis and Real Sociedad, Southampton, Malaga, Santander. And for Maxi Gomez, coming in for Sobrino, 27-year-old Uruguayan who was with Trabzonspor in the Turkish Superliga. They're defending quite calmly. Right side for Cadiz as they make their way forward with Alcaraz. Out to the right wing. It's a hopeful ball forward that will work out here. Courtois came. He read it best. And he'll send it back long. And it does go into that left wing where Bellingham, wearing the number 5 compression, is opposite number Schust, the former Real Madrid defender. So Maximiliano Gomez, 5 goals last season for Trabzonspor. His best ever season was with Celta Vigo. 2 good years there, 2017 to 19. 30 good years for Juan Mi. We're talking about Real Betis 2020. Garcia and Modric, helped out by Camavinga. Looks up, he's got nothing out towards the right wing. Eventually Ceballos will stride forwards. Vinny Jr. out on the left. So their situation is just the 2 changes. Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. off the bench. That's devastating for anyone. Hula and Diaz off. Diaz, scorer of the first goal. Immaculate goal. Absolutely majestic, that goal. And Bellingham's an easy hit home just from 6 yards as Vinny Jr. puts us in from the left wing. And again, a lot of power behind it. Goes directly out for a throw the other side. You have to credit Modric. Brahim Diaz with an assist for Bellingham's goal. Modric was very good in the lead-up, drawing in Fali and Alcaraz as well to open up that space for Brahim Diaz. Bellingham, he waited and came in steaming just to hit it home. No one tracked him, and that's why he had that room. He's a master at finding space. Carlo Ancelotti, a mastermind at winning titles. Number 36, just seems like it's a matter of minutes away. Not right after this kickoff. They will celebrate as though they've won here. A feeling of invincibility about this Real Madrid in terms of domestic football, and on the European level,
Just the 1-0 win will suffice against Bayern Munich, who have lost away against Lazio in the second round. Now Camavinga with a half volley from the edge off Schust. Rebounds away. That'll be another throw for them. 80th minute, they lead by 2 goals. Bellingham, Vinny Jr. Thought about the cross. Ceballos, Modric back out towards Bellingham on the left. It's got Fran Garcia wider. Draws 2 in. Took some heat there. No card shown. Vinny Jr. is asking why. Who's the culprit? It is the number 17, Gonzalo Escalante from Lazio and Cremonese. Man. So Valverde is going to come on for Camavinga. One of my favourite midfielders, Federico Valverde, is just a box-to-box kind of player. Can also defend. He's a quality striker. Strike partner, you would say, on that right side. He can play up high on the right. And today, off the bench in the 81st minute, was the number 15, another Uruguayan out there, just like Maxi Gomez on his opposite side. And technically, this is season number 7. Modric, and that's Carvajal who sent it over the bar. That was dangerous. Militao with a nudge on from that Modric free kick to open up space for Carvajal. Jose Lu's still out there. He's the focal point up forward. Well, at least on paper. Bellingham playing in a deep midfield position. That's a poor ball from Jose Lu. Picked up by Lucas Pires in the attacking half for Cadiz. Was he impeded? No. Bellingham won it back. Jose Lu did get there to help him. Now Vinny Jr. out the left side. Wants to run wild. In towards the byline, towards the middle where Jose Lu was waiting, away by Fali. Another corner. Real Madrid looking for that 3rd goal. They are entertainers. It's a packed house. 73,000 at the Bernabeu. No relenting. That's why they pay the big bucks to come and see them. 6th corner kick for Real Madrid. A similar situation to the Modric free kick a couple of minutes ago. Jose Lu, Bellingham, Militao, Nacho. Modric goes short. Play back to him. The cut is forward and it's Vinny Jr. Still in the left half space. Tries the trickery. The header saved. That was Militao denied this time, and that is massive from Conan Ledesma. Just not happening for them in the last few minutes, Real Madrid. And Militao, what a vertical leap over the top, over Escalante. It came in from the left. The contact was made with Militao's head in line with the right post. It was going in after it had bounced. If it wasn't for the rapid reaction of the keeper. Ceballos to take the corner from the other side. 8th of the game. Now has been a collision on the 6-yard line. Now the players are having words. It's Escalante there and Alcaraz. Need to be careful with the referee in close proximity. And what's happened there? Over the top. It was Bellingham into the back of his opponent. That was Ruben Alcaraz. And he had some words, the Englishman. Wonder how his Spanish is. So I don't think Alcaraz's English would be as good. And that's just a guess. ends up as a free kick for Cádiz. They make a change. It's Navarro off and Alejo in. Technically, this is that comes on. Number 28 for this term, 2 assists. Spanish midfielder. It's formerly with Malaga and Getafe, Eibar and Alcorcon. 5th season with Cádiz. Again, coming from that right side, it's swept in. Good ball, and Militao got up the highest. Like a break here, Real Madrid. There's a 2-on-2. Make that a 4-on-3 in their advantage. It comes across. Still it'll be picked up by Modric. They had the numbers, but there was a vital touch. And Cádiz nearly going the other way. And they will eventually. Good work by Alcaraz. Out to the right wing. There's no help there. He's going to be triple team. Bellingham with a full tank of petrol. They got there once and then dived in. Won it. But Cádiz come through. Big test for them. Just holding on to the ball is a big win for them at this point, and still it's Lucas Perez trying to go through the legs of his opponent, which was Luke in midfield. Might be his time for a sub. Three changes so far for Ancelotti. A couple of goals on the board. The nicest one for Brahim Diaz. So all 5 changes used up for Cádiz now and Mauricio Pellegrino. It's a trip back to the south. Over near Sevilla, Malaga. One back in midfield. Well done. Just played out to the right side and need to send a ball past Fran Garcia here. Is Carcelen who will take the throw. Still out there. Again, it's Garcia. Gets his body in the way. It ricochets a lot. And Carcelen will try the cross. Nacho Fernandez with a header. Oh, that's well done. Still, it's there to be sent back in. And there was a foot flung out by the number 25. That is Maxi Gomez, the Uruguayan striker. Didn't make any contact with it. Courtois will throw the ball back into play. 87th minute into the 88th we go. No time really. Not enough. Haven't been able to fashion enough chances in the second half. They looked a bit better in the first. Did have that massive opportunity up through Chris Ramos, that one-on-one with Courtois, who won out and making himself massive. Ramos taking so long to finally strike the ball towards goal. That was when it was at 0-0. Would have been a very different outlook for Real Madrid, a very different mood around the Bernabeu. And Modric. Start to take a look at the next fixtures. Cádiz, who were coming off that 1-1 draw with Mallorca. Before that they lost to Girona 4-1. Lost to Barcelona at home 1-0. It's a long-range effort here from Modric. A shot in anger. Good save. Then back into the middle. Joselu got there from Bellingham's ball from the left. And good block by Fali to send it back into midfield. Next, they'll take on Getafe at home, Sevilla away, as Palmas at home, and then the final match of the season is against Almeria. Not exactly a 6-pointer because Almeria are long gone, but you might want to drag Cádiz down. It's that automatic drowning syndrome where you just react and pull everyone down with you. It's instinctive, they call that. Real Madrid, they've got Bayern Munich at home, Granada away, Alaves here at home, and then Villarreal. You would suggest, though, They could be partying tonight in the capital or after the Granada game, which is a trip down south. Don't forget, we've got other broadcasts for you on Flash Score. It's not just LaLiga if you've tuned in for the first time. Other games today, as we've got 4 minutes of stoppages here. And we do have Girona Barcelona coming up for you at 5:30 GMT. Serie A tomorrow night, but also, should mention the Premier League is on today. And the next one coming at 5:30, City and Wolves. All the Premier League matches covered. So Cadiz still goalless, but trying something out on that right wing once more. They send two in. Waiting in the middle again, Gomez. Won another corner. Just looking at those Flash Score stats, you can see corner kicks now 7-5. The captain today, Conor Ledesma, has conceded twice, but there was nothing he could do against either Bellingham or Diaz. In it comes, it's deep. The header is there for Courtois to watch sail over the bar. And that was a vicious header from Ruben Alcaraz. That Maxi Gomez doesn't quite have the radar on today, but he's one of those players that has contributed against Real Madrid a couple of times with a goal and an assist in his last couple of meetings as they play it out from the back. Modric in possession, they'll chip it out to that right wing and Carvajal. Ceballos going to play the full measure. 3 changes from Ancelotti. It's conserving whoever's left on the bench. It's a day where players like Cruz, Lucas Vazquez, Rudiger, they're going to have the day off. Tchouaméni as well. So what will he do against Bayern? So we look ahead. Vinicius Jr. trying to dance his way through. There's 5 players to get through. He's hit the turf. They've been able to hack it away only as far as Nacho in the centre circle. Bellingham on the ball, finds a good angle, couldn't get the pass through though, a rare error from him. One back, one Modric, takes it away from Alcaraz. Maybe just to pass it around the halfway line. The last time out was a case where Ancelotti against Bayern, the front line of Bellingham, Vini Jr. and Rodrigo. Expect that again midweek. We'll be bringing you that game on Flash Score on the Live Sport EU network. Tchouaméni, Valverde, Cruz was in that lineup. Nacho, Rudiger, Vazquez and Mendy with Lunin in goal. Courtois been good. Ball to the back post. Oh, it's off the post from Joselu. It's just not his day. Can't add to his 8 goals that he's already scored in his first year back. It's his second stint. Started his career with Real Madrid. Might end it here as Bellingham puts the ball back onto his left. Had it taken away. It's so crowded in that left half space for Real Madrid. That's wonderful from Modric. Has won it back. It's now there for Vini Jr. Puts it straight at the keeper. And they won't score their third. That is probably the end of the game. Season where Cadiz will still be at a minimum 5 points behind Celta Vigo with 4 games to go. 4 chances for them. They probably need all 12 points, at least 10 you'd say. Shots on target today, Real Madrid 8, Cadiz 1. make that 2. They just had a pot shot from 30 yards. Good save from Courtois. It was an awkward bounce on the half volley just in front of him. He was able to push it to safety. Nagini Jr. on the turn. Oh, there's a little hat behind. He didn't go down though. There's a late chance here. They're in. Need to make it 3-0. Should make it 3-0. And they do. It's Joselu right at the last death. The last breath with him. Finally gets his goal. It is goal number 9. One more. He goes into double figures for the club that he began with just saying moments ago. Back in 2010, he got that first game in with 1 goal. Was then on a journey between Hoffenheim, Eintracht Frankfurt, Hanover, Stoke, Deportivo La Coruña, Newcastle United and Alaves, then Espanyol. He has been around the continent, but here on match day 34 he puts the final nail in, possibly to Khadid's coffin for 2023-24. Now that is the final play of the game. It ends Real Madrid 3, Cádiz 0. The goals, they all came in the second half. Brahim Diaz still with the best goal of this game. That was a Modric assist that time, but it was all Diaz's doing, I can assure you. Modric just gave him the last pass. Modric also involved with Diaz